Welcome back to the Ratchet Clank 100% walkthrough on the PlayStation 3. This is part 7, and in this part we are going to Blackwater City, Planet Rilgar. Welcome to Blackwater City, one of the best planets in the game in my opinion. We got a new weapon, which is the Mine Glove, but I'm not going to buy that because that's a bad weapon. I'm going to buy it at the end of the game, but I'm actually going to buy the Glove of Doom because that's a good weapon, and I forgot to buy it on Planet Eudora. So there we finally got the Glove of Doom. And yes, we will do the quick select later, not now. And I've already told you about the quick select and how it works and stuff. But we are on Blackwater City for two reasons. The first reason is that Captain Qwark is hosting the intergalactical hoverboard race something. And we are on a mission to find Captain Qwark, obviously. So we're going to try and win that hoverboard race and try to meet him by doing that. So that's one reason why we're here. The other reason is that Blackwater City is infested by these strange Ammeboid creatures, and the Ammeboids are actually inside this house. I'll show you how they look like. There they are, those green things. These are a little bit weird. When you hit them, they're going to split into two, and then they're going to split into four, and then you can destroy those. That is how it basically works. And actually the story of the Ammeboids hangs together with a story that comes up in Ratchet Clank 3. But I'm actually not going to say even a little thing about it, because I'm going to talk pretty much about that when I'm doing Ratchet Clank 3, which is going to be a long time from now, because I haven't even done this game done. So yes, I'm not going to tell you about that story yet, because I'm going to keep that for Ratchet Clank 3 when I finally do that sometime. And that is basically the two reasons why you're here. These enemies that are shooting those thingies, they are actually here to take out the Ammeboids, but they are attacking us as well, so that is a little bit weird. But I guess it hangs together with the story as well, but yeah, as I said, I'm not going to say anything about it. But I think it's very cool that the enemies attack each other in this game, or on this planet, and not only us. I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully you think it's cool too, because I think it's very cool. And they actually have the taxi stops on Blackwater City as well, which I think is cool as well. And Blackwater City, which in the name is a city. So yeah, it's a city. And that's basically how it works. Down here you got a gadget vendor if you want to buy some more ammo, or maybe a new weapon if you'd like to buy that if you haven't bought the Glove of Doom or some other weapons, or you might want to buy the Mine Glove if you like that weapon, which I doubt, to be honest. But I'm actually going to use these because we can get up here and collect some ammo and bolts. In the original Ratchet Clank on the PlayStation 2, there were actually graphical glitches on top of these things. So if you're playing it on the PlayStation 2, so then there are going to be graphical glitches on those platforms. Just to tell you, so you're sure about that, basically. Just so you know, if you're wondering why, I don't know why, but it's a fault in the game that they didn't do very well, I think. So they've got another one over here that we're actually going to go up, and you can see that there's a person standing there. Well, not really a person, but an alien, and that is actually for cutscene. So I'm just going to get these balls and get into the cutscene.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can, did I say's anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
You need 150,000 bolts for the Rhino, and the Rhino is pretty much the best weapon in the whole game, and there are more Rhino weapons in the other Ratchet Clank games as well, and the Rhino weapons are always going to be the best weapons in the game, and we actually need to get 150,000 bolts for that, and we're a long way away, from that. That sounded wrong. But I am actually going to get that in challenge mode. So you are going to see that in part 30 actually, when I get it in part 30. So you have to wait for part 30. And part 30 is actually the challenge mode. Be careful here. I hope you're going to be careful here, but this is the quick select. Just going to equip the Glow of Doom on top of there. Switch it from the bomb glove. But they actually hit me, those guys and Ammeboids. Just going to chuck some Glow of Doom out so they can take care of them. Good boys. Take care of them. Take them out. Like that. There we go. Good boys. And there are some crates down here as well. And actually on Planet Rilgar we've got 2 routes actually, and this is actually the first route, which is for the Hoverboard Race. And on Planet Rilgar as well, we've got 3 skill points and 2 gold bolts, so that is actually quite a lot, especially with the skill points. We can get 2 out of 3 skill points first time around, so in this part, and we can only get 1 out of 2 gold bolts first time around, so we are going to backtrack to the planet for a skill point and a gold bolt. And actually, you see this maze that we're in right now? The gold bolt is actually in this maze, so we are going to get that in a little bit. So, yeah. And the 2 skill points that we're going to get on this planet is actually probably 2 of the hardest skill points in the game. But I can tell you what the skill points are called. So the 2 skill points that we can get first time around is called Tricky and Speedy, and skill point you can't get is called Clock. You can get Tricky and Speedy, and those are actually 2 of the hardest skill points to get in the game, but they're not the hardest, because the hardest is later, and the hardest one is actually a Hoverboard Race as well. It's hard if you do it the normal way, so I'm not going to say anything more about that now, because we're not at that planet. But there we got the gold bolt. You saw how I did it, just jump on top of the maze. So that's 1 out of 2 gold bolts on Planet Rilgar, 1 more to get. So we've already got 1 gold bolt, so we are 8.5 minutes through those, so it's good that we got it. I think I've only got 1 more gold bolt to get here though, so we need to get that backtracking, as I've already said. I should stop saying things over and over and over and over again, because apparently some people find that annoying, so I have to stop with that. So hopefully I'm going to stop with that. Oh, keep doing it. Oh, so stupid. But there are a few buttons that you can go on here in the maze to go longer in. But you couldn't get into the gold ball area in the maze because you can see that button over there. It's destroyed, so you can't press it to get into the gold ball. So you have to go on top of the maze to get it. But that shouldn't really be a problem because it's not that hard. It's just that I fell down one time, and that's because I'm not concentrating enough, because I've got other stuff to concentrate about when I'm doing a walkthrough, not only the game, but other things to think about as well. Yeah, you can see there's tanks here actually, so that's a huge jump in like enemies difficulty. They're not that hard if you stay away from them, but we are actually going to see more tanks later in the game. But yeah, shouldn't really talk more about that. But there we can see we're actually at the end of this route now. there's a woman standing in the middle of this place, this plaza I think it's called, and we're actually going to talk with her after we've gotten all of the crates and bolts that are lying around here, because we need to get the bolts. Remember to get the bolts, which I keep saying all the time, but keep getting the bolts because you need the bolts, especially for the Rhino because it's 150,000 bolts and we need to get that, so you can just start getting bolts because you're going to need it if you want the Glove of Doom. Glove of Doom? Rhino, we've already got the Glove of Doom. That's strange. One more room to get bolts from though, which is right here. There we go. Just blow that up if you want to. But I'm actually going to go over here and kill these enemies as well, just to get them out of the way so I don't have to get them later. You can see that there's a place in there, but now we're going to go and talk to the girl.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Qwark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
So it's time for Hoverboard Race. So, Speedy, you have to complete the race in under 1:35. I think it's different in America and Europe because of the frame rate, so it's different, but for me I think it's 1:35. I think so. I can't really remember, but I think it is 1:35. 1:35 or 1:36. But I think I get Speedy first try around, first try. So yeah, that's just completing it. We're going to get a prize for doing this, but you'll have to wait to the end of the race to see what the prize is, because I don't want to say stuff, because as I've said before, it's spoiler free, but it's only a prize, so a gadget and stuff item. So it's not really that big of a deal if I do say it. But we actually got one more skill point on this race after Speedy, but I'm going to do that after I do the race first time around, because I don't want to try and get 2 skill points in one race. So I'm not going to do that because I'm not good enough. I do Speedy this skill point quite fast. I'm quite good at this, but I'm not good at Tricky, so you have to wait later for Tricky. But I hope I'm going to get it. Soon there are actually 10 more seconds now. Let's see if I can get it. I hope I can get it. I think so. Did we get it? Yes, 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 yes!
Hi folks, Captain Qwark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us!
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional-grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Qwark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you, and have a Qwark-tastic day.
So we got the skill point, and we also got the Platinum Zoomerator, so you can't do both skill points first time around, because the Zoomerator will help you to do tricks. And the tricky skill point is actually for getting a trick done. The trick is called a Twisty McMarks, and that is quite hard. So I'm going to teach you how to do it. When you go over here, you're going to press forward, like I didn't do there. Keep your analog stick pressing forward, and then you press R1, L1, R2, and L2, just in like in that order. Do it quite not too fast and not too quick, well, not too fast and not too slow, because you want to land perfectly, or else you're not going to get the skill point. You see there, first time around I didn't get the skill point, but this time I am going to get the skill point. So watch here and watch me get the skill point. Let's see. There we go, Twisty McMark's skill point earned. That's great, so now we can just exit the race if I want to do that. Please exit the race. There we go. Why did I think about that? Well, that's actually the first 2 done and over. 2 of the hardest skill points are done. So now I got that out of my planner, schedule stuff out of my brain. So that's the first 2 done. We've got 1 more route to do though, so we are actually going to do that right now because you can see, you saw Captain Qwark on the big screen, but we are going to try and go and meet him right now. So we're going to go this way because this leads into the whole buildings, and we are going to try and get to Captain Qwark. So we'll have to try that. We'll go this way. So in this area, this route, we are going to, this is kind of a tutorial for a gadget that we got in the previous part, which you can probably remember, the higher displacer. This is how it works. It sucks in the water from pools, and then when we get up here, I can show you that it actually sucks out the water, so it drains and fills pools. And the hydro displacer is used for puzzles like these puzzles that we're going through right now. These puzzles aren't that hard, but they're still puzzles, I guess. So if you are really having problems with this, then watch this, which I doubt you do because it's that easy. It's so easy that I shouldn't even talk about it, I guess, because it's that easy. But this is actually the last time we're going to fill up the pool. A pool. What I can't talk. What did I say? Drain, pool. Okay, I'm so weird today. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Hawaii. Why did I say that? So yeah, get the boats, as I've said. Get the boats. Oh, my voice sounded really dark there, so let's try and not have a dark voice because people are annoyed by it. But let's slide down here because here comes another thingy. So you jump on this button and the water will come out. So the water will fill up the whole tunnel, and if you don't get to the end before the water, you are going to drown. So when you're doing this, you want to go really fast because you don't want to die. Like, I've never died at this actually. Some people find this to be very, very hard, but I find it to be very easy. Like, I've never died on this before because I find it that easy. As you can see here, I'm not even under the water. Yeah, I didn't even go under the water there, so it's not hard at all. So don't get like, oh my god, I'm going to die, because you're not, because it's really easy, so, but try not to die anyway. So you can see to the right there is how much air we got left in the Lombax Ratchet. Well, there we at the end, so I did that perfectly. Now we're going to take the elevator up, and then we're going to press some bolts again, and then we are actually going to go into a cutscene with Qwark's bouncer, as you can see there, because that's Qwark's trailer with a star on the door, because that means that he's a superstar. So let's go into the cutscene.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Qwark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it!
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Qwark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts!
You've got it all wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Qwark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance. You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Captain Qwark?
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Qwark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Qwark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Qwark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you Qwarkly quick? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
So we got the infobot for Qwark's HQ, Planet Umbra. So we finally met Captain Qwark, and now we're going to go to his headquarters to show that we've got what it takes to be a hero, basically. So I'll see in part 8 for Planet Umbra for the end of this story arc. So I'll see in part 8 on Planet Umbra for the end of the story arc. So I'll see you there. See ya.